Hi and welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And right now reviewing NXT from the 1st and 8th of November. Woo!
Yay!
Yeah. I think next week is TakeOver.
Yes. It normally is around the same time as Survivor Series.
Yeah, so I think it's on Saturday. So I think we've got one more NXT.
Do you know what's weird? They haven't really mentioned. They have mentioned it on the last Raw, but they haven't really mentioned it.
What, TakeOver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big run up and they mention it all the time, but they haven't really mentioned it.
No. Strange.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
Strange.
Carry on.
So we started off with, I can't pronounce the name.
It's Tanene.
Yeah,
That's how I say it.
Tanata Conti, and she went against Nikki Cross because when Nikki Cross was having a qualifying match, she came out of Adam Cole and attacked Nikki Cross, so they kind of have their match. She went bad actually, considering she doesn't look like she'd be very good. But she comes out of a black belt because she wants everyone to know she's a black belt in judo.
This is my accolade.
Yeah,
this is what I do.
that was the commentary. She wants everyone to know she's a black belt in judo. This is a reminder. And they said it all throughout the match.
So why is she in wrestling then? Go and do karate.
She's a wrestler now. She works with Adam Cole. I think she was in Mae Young Classic.
Right, got ya.
Most of the girls from here are now from Mae Young Classic, other than the originals that we originally had, and then half of them applied for it anyway. So yeah, Nikki Cross won with a pin though, so good old Nikki. But
who do you reckon's gonna win the title at TakeOver?
I don't think it's Ember Moon because she's starting another feud.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, phone not on silent. Phone not on silent.
I've got an arrangement I need to take care of. Oh no, it's not in there. Didn't mind me.
You knew.
Carry on.
Yeah, I don't think it's Ember Moon because they've started off a feud with this Mercedes who was in a qualifying match. So I think it's either. Well, actually, Ruby Riot's injured now as well.
Oh, so she's not in the match?
Oh, wait, she went in the match anyway. I don't know. Was she in the match?
I don't know. I didn't think she was.
Who was it? It was...
It's Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, the Pirate Princess dude.
Yeah, Kiri.
And Ember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ruby Riot's not in it. But I didn't know she was injured. I only found out today that she was injured. Because there was a segment about it. I think it's going to be Kiri, to be fair.
Probably. It's probably why she's won the Classic. Yeah. Although I have a feeling it's going to be Peyton.
Oh, I'd hate that. Because the thing is, once you get the title, you eventually go up, and it's just like...
Let's face it, Peyton and Billy Kay go with Emma and Dana. They'll split them up, and then they won't be able to do anything.
Yeah. Thing is, like, they've been there so long, they need to go up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not ready. Like, they're better than they were. Peyton's better than Billy.
Yeah.
Like, easily, so... which it used to be the other way around, you know. Anyway, so we got Fabian Eichner versus Johnny Gargano. I still think Johnny Gargano's theme song sounds like a girl's coming out.
Oh, I can't remember it.
It's like it's like a woman's. I can't figure out what they're saying, but it's a.
Shall I Google it?
Yeah.
Carry on.
It sounds like a woman's about to come out because it's a girl singing a rock song. It just sounds like. It sounds like half that, half cruiserweight, but you know, Johnny Gargano probably would be a cruiserweight anyway. But Fabian Eichner wins. By pin. We then have the Street Profits outside with like a fancy car, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is our car," and then it turns out it's not their car; it's another. I can't remember whose name it was. What's his name? Wait, I wrote it down on the other one. It's Sabatelli, Tino Sabatelli, and his tag team partner. It's his car. So they come over and like, dude, this is my car. Stop shitting on my car. Like,
shitting on my car.
Not shitting on my car.
They're shitting on your car. And then why are they pissed off?
It's my car. It's not your car.
Stop shitting on it. Only I can shit on my car.
I shit on my car. It's a white car too, so that would be a bit dirty.
It
sounds really girly.
It does sound really girly.
I was thinking a girl's coming out and it's like, it comes off on the screen, it's like Johnny wrestling, and then the wrestling says to Gargano. Don't it sound like a girl song?
It does.
It does. It's a girl song.
It is a girl song.
He is going to be in the women's division. So yeah, then Drew McIntyre comes out for the contract signing. I didn't really know it was the contract signing until CN came out, and he's proper heel, but he doesn't even speak for himself anymore.
What? Oh, you can't really.
Selena just speaks all the time. To be fair, Selena's actually very good.
Yeah.
So I quite
like that sass about her.
Yeah, and it's not awkward when she speaks either, so she's good.
Those two also look very good together.
Yeah.
Like, they don't look awkwardly matched.
Thing is, they're not doing it romantically though, so it's quite good.
Yeah.
So.
I think it'd be awkward.
Yeah. So Cien literally like attacks him like while he's still at the top of the ramp, signs the contract, throws it on him and walks off.
Love it.
Yeah.
I've always loved Cien ever since he came. I was like, I love Cien.
Because he came out similar times No Way Jose, and I preferred No Way Jose, so I was like...
And I was like, no, I love Cien, he's amazing. I was always a Cien fan.
But yeah, I reckon Cien will be the next champion after Drew. So we then had our earlier today segment.
Oh yeah, it's always like that.
Billy and Peyton Royce. I thought they were arguing about Peyton Royce being in the match and Billy Kay not being in the match for the championship, but then it kind of turns it around, so they're just moaning about it, and then Kairi Sane just comes over and just goes, and they're like, and she just walks off, and they're just kind of standing there like, ah shit.
She just waved at me.
It was so funny. She was just like, so funny. She makes me laugh. She's got more of a personality than Asuka.
She's more of Shinsuke.
Yeah, I quite like her, to be fair. She's quite good. Whereas, like, when Asuka came up, I think, because I feel like they're going to play on the whole, Asuka was from Japan Pro Wrestling, she was great. There's the other one from Japan Pro Wrestling. But yeah, I mean, she's better than Asuka. We then had Sanity versus Authors of Pain for their rematch.
Finally, it's taken them forever.
Yeah. However, it ends in DQ, so... but that's because Adam Cole and friends. They come and just interrupt and beat everyone up. So then Roderick Strong comes out.
Why?
Because he's got that whole thing with Adam Cole, hasn't he?
Oh, be part of my team.
Yeah. So he comes out and everything kind of like stops for a second. He puts the armband on and Adam Cole's like... and then I can't remember who they hold up. They hold someone up from Sanity. But someone else from Sanity come out and help in the brawl as well. They hold someone up and they want Adam Cole to like kick him. And he doesn't. He goes straight for Adam Cole. So, still against Adam Cole.
Didn't they do the same story with Sanity? Didn't they try and get Roderick Strong? I know that was
they got Tied Ninja.
God, it's the same old thing, but...
Yeah. So, then everyone just kind of comes out and starts like, eh. So William Regal's like, we're gonna have Warzone! Take over! And everyone's
I actually thought William Regal was in the room with me then. That was so convincing.
That was so good. And he was like, it's the first one in 20 years.
Oh my God.
2 rings in a steel cage. I thought that was making it up until he said it's the first one in 20 years. I was like, why are we having 2 rings? I have that out. Like, I don't get it.
So do they like bring another one out when the match happens?
Yeah, like basically in the next NXT they show a lot of
the footage of it being built?
Yeah, like the old one from 20 years ago. It was a pay-per-view. And it was a pay-per-view that was created by Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Not Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
And so there was this whole history of it, and I think it was a pay-per-view, and it used to get really big, but it's basically 2 rings with the whole steel cage over the whole entire thing. And I think it's 2 matches going on, but I think they can cross.
But then how does it... Obviously that's probably going to be like the main event, so how are they going to bring another ring in? Unless they do it first and take it away.
Maybe.
But that'd be a bit shit.
Yeah, I think you have more than 9 competitors. I think there's like 10 competitors, and the 10th one never actually goes in. But you have.
But they did it with the tag teams.
Yeah, I don't really get how it works. I'll show you it after the promo because it explained it, and I was just like, I don't get this, and I'm just going to go along with it. But
I think it'd be good though.
Yeah, they were like, I think it's nice because they're bringing in all the old things back because they were the first ones to do the shark cage again, even though Raw copied it like a few weeks later. And so it's nice. I think NXT's used. I think NXT should take up the old pay-per-views.
Yeah, that'd be quite good.
Yeah, because they're clearly starting to do stuff like that, so that'd be good. So yeah, he announces that. So then we go on to the 8th of November, and it starts with Heavy Machinery versus some jobbers, and Heavy Machinery win. I forgot what they were until they told me it was Heavy Machinery. So forgettable. We then had Ember Moon backstage because I couldn't remember this chick's name, couldn't afford to rewind it, so I just skipped it out, but then they mentioned her. Her name is Mercedes. Oh no.
This has been a disastrous review.
Oh no. battery slow in case you didn't figure out because you can't see. But, anyway, so during well, for some reason, Mercedes, who she was one of the last ones left in the big battle royale for the last position, when Nikki Cross won it. So they had her backstage and they asked her who she thinks going to win, and she was like, I don't know, but I know Ember Moon won't win because she always loses all the big matches. So then they asked Ember Moon this week, and she's just like, oh, if you think I lose all the big matches, we'll beat you up next week. So they've got a match next week.
Oh, nice.
So, but the thing is, this Mercedes chick, she can talk in that, so she's not that terrible. So even though I don't particularly like her, she's not bad. So you know. We then have Billie Kay versus Kairi Sane. I've actually blacked this match out. I can't remember it, but Kairi wins.
Cool.
I literally watched it a few hours ago.
Nice.
I think it was because I had the rabbits with me.
You got distracted.
Yeah, I was literally just writing shit down. We then had Cassius Ohno backstage. He goes and asks William Regal if he can go against Lars Sullivan, and William Regal's like, Lars Sullivan? Why Lars Sullivan? He's like, well, I've done really good in all my other matches, so I'd like to beat up Lars Sullivan. And then he's like, okay, you have a match. That was like the easiest match that William Regal's ever done. Like, there was no like, okay, if you beat this person, it was just like, okay. So Sienna and Selena have an interview, but Selena does all the talking. And they're like, what strategy do you have going into TakeOver? And Selena's like, I don't talk about strategy. Why would I talk about strategy? Because if they know the strategy, they know how to beat us. So
good comeback.
Yeah, she was good there. And then they asked Sienna about something, and she was like, you don't ask Sienna that. Why would you ask that? I know the real Sienna. No one knows the real Sienna. Like, it was just going, she's like, I've known him forever. Like, the people that have just met him, they don't know anything about him.
Is that actually a thing, or is she just made that up?
Oh, she's just made it up.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, no. Because he starts to speak, and then he speaks in Spanish at the end. So
I've actually never heard him speak.
I'm sure he spoke in the ring at first.
Can't remember it.
I think he spoke much. We then have the Velveteen Dream versus Connor Bononi. I can't remember if I write him. It is Bononi or something like that.
Sounds like a pasta.
Yeah.
Hey, I had the Bononi.
The match was literally like 2 seconds long, and this is the first match that Velveteen Dream's like properly done since the whole Aleister Black kind of.
Oh my god, is that still going on?
Mhm.
They're going to have a match at TakeOver shortly.
Yeah, I think it is. Cool. Yeah. But the thing is, Aleister Black's had matches, and Velveteen's come out. The Velveteen Dreams literally had a 2-minute match, and that's it. And he won.
Oh. Aleister Black was nowhere to be seen.
No, there was like a promo for Aleister Black, like earlier on, but it was just promoting their match, I think. So, you know,
okay.
A shit match. But I think that's because they didn't have a chance.
Yeah, it's too short.
Yeah. So then we had Ruby Riott backstage finding out her progress on her injury.
What's wrong with her?
Hurt her ankle. Sonya Deville hurt her ankle in a lock.
Ew.
In the qualifying match. However, I don't remember her being injured. But apparently she is. And they told her that she's not going to be well enough to compete at TakeOver.
Was she meant to?
I don't know. That's why I thought she was in the match. But apparently, I don't know. And then Sonya Deville comes over. And she's like, so I don't know why she's in the medical room with her, finding out. But she says something, and then Ruby's like, well, why are you blaming me on your loss? Like it's not my fault that you lost. And then she's like, well, I'll fight you again. So they've got a match in about 2 weeks when she's better. Yeah. I think it's all storyline.
Okay. Strange.
We then had the Street Profits again.
They take the shit in the car again.
Nah, they try and take Tino Sabatelli's $3,000 suit.
Oh.
Basically, this guy came on and he's like, Tino Sabatelli? And they're like, we're Tino Sabatelli. And he's like, okay, here's your dry cleaning. And then Tino comes over like, dude, it's fine. You can't afford that. And he's like, I'm too upper class for you guys. And that was it. We then had Roderick Strong versus Adam Cole, and it ends in DQ because everyone from War Games come out, and it just starts with brawl.
Nice.
And that's the end.
Done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you going so awkward? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, it weren't that great.
It's War Games.
I'm just really excited about this War Games match.
Should be good.
Yeah. Anywho, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Appreciate your time.
Follow us, like, and comment below.